Lately, and most of this year really hasn't been about me. I've had a lot more busy things going on in my life, other than my other love. I've surrendered myself to a far greater love for my brother and my grandchildren. Their needs are far greater than mine at this point. None in which of their fault. Bad luck, yes, for my brother, but he has to answer for himself. But as far as my grandchildren go, no, it's not their fault. And from my past experiences, I didn't have the opportunities my grandchildren had to offer. I'm very grateful to be able to help, doing my best to do God's work. Now, I'm not at a 9-to-5 job, and I don't get paid well or at all. I'm still doing the best I can. I'm still being the best father and husband and dad and brother and son and grandson and homemaker I can be. Trying to be better than I was yesterday. 3 years ago was very different in my life. The world was changing. I was changing. Everything was changing. All I could do was buckle up and get on the world's largest roller coaster. Trusting in being guided by something far greater than myself. Having days being tested, ups and downs, disappointed, let down, pick-me-up days in my mind, and a new day to learn the wrong from yesterday. And forever all the love I could see today, living in the moment, and surrendering all to you and trusting in love. It's the only thing I had left to do. It's truthfully humbling when you are not creating your own income, depending on others. It's difficult not to let the wicked ego in. Getting in the way some days better than the others. I shut myself off to the world, leaving them thinking I'm doing good. It's far opposite. I was told a long, long time ago, it's not what you do in the public that really matters. It's what you do in the shadows to not be noticed. And when your actions will be seen. Enlightenment. I don't know what it is. Enlightenment. Doesn't even know what it is.
I see the lights, they're burning bright, neon colors and
Timing is everything. Being good doesn't mean perfect. Respect isn't given, it's earned. After you have shown them how you escaped the Black Widow's web, what you did hurt me, just not enough to let you in. She stuck the fangs out, never getting them in. Twisted though, surviving her web being so full. This Black Widow lost her venom, tired and worn out. This is what I meant about being good doesn't mean perfect. It means being in the right place at the right time. Perfect timing. Timing is everything.
I see the lights, they're burning bright.
using your friendly face to attack, putting me on the back burner. But I am not going back to seeing a person with just a pretty face. I am no longer carrying the baggage from the past. So what are you saying about me as you? You wanted to dominate me. Again, you didn't realize who I am. I'm a warrior, a spiritual one you never saw coming. The truth is out. You're losing everything for your mirror magic on you. Your gossip didn't stick, turning you into the real liar. I am healed. My healing worked. Brought blessings from all your attacks, returning to sender. So what do you do about that? My turning on my back. You thought I was crazy. Now look who's crazy. I see your true colors, and may your haunting begin. My soul is free. By trying to trap me, you trapped yourself. I'm the one that took you out. Game over.
I see the lights, they're burning bright, neon colors in the night.
Old habits starting to live like they've gone away, lost and alone. Even I see you every day. Seems to be together only by paper. Together for so many years, guessing and assuming. All turning into bad habits, like the alcohol I kicked ass over tea kettle. Not fun, you and me times, the nights you talk to friends and coworkers that you talk with all day. I may get so lucky for a smile that quickly turns to a smirk back into the phone. If not looking, what I see, all the effort gone, tired to being the only one that tries to maintain one's love. Just in motion, I'm just too tired for old habits. No longer settling for bad habits. Just tired of old habits. I'm no longer settling for bad habits. Old habits gone away. New habits here to stay.
I see the lights, they're burning bright.
As I'm up early to write. It's the only time hearing the thoughts, crying sounds, as if words are of souls have already left their bodies. Sometimes whispers, moments of silence, fills the well's knowledge. So full, you can only fill a cup to keep you coming back to hear Mother Nature's song. As the rain starts to pour down, the sun does follow. Now just you and me, my staff, carrying the torch, overlooking my past.
I see the lights, they're burning bright.
Seemingly this energy has been lingering for some time now, to arise the third time. It's time to face the uncomfortable dark side of the soul. So I ask a question. Please define crazy. Because this word is all in the game. Therefore, before you define crazy, look into the mirror. You may be looking at crazy. One who casts the first stone must always remember where they live. This goes for your thoughts and what you want to say. Maybe we should look into the mirror when we speak. Especially when you don't know the person. Most reactions are out of fear. Fear of yourself and what you may be. So go into the shadows, your darkest place, where you'll find me. With sweet love and embrace, always knowing I'm carrying the torch. Within the darkness, there's always the light being you. In your darkest hour, remember, you're the torch, and all you need to do is reach into your pocket for the match.
I see the lights, they're burning bright. Neon colors in the night. We're chasing dreams.
The story has far greater meaning. The story's more than just being about a young boy lost. This is about a young boy lost, but sent here for a greater purpose. A greater purpose than himself. His choice, once again, to show by example a boy with the will and the soul to never die. The boy with a label on him. The boy at a very young age with greater responsibility. A boy who saved lives at the age of 10. This boy that saved his best friend. Falling into the cold brook, not knowing how to swim. A miracle this one boy did. This boy has a gift. This boy that had to be a parent. Lost, scared, didn't know what to do. This boy is cooking food, changing diapers, and getting his brothers ready for school. They only had each other, these boys with no parents. How did this boy know what to do? This boy every day prayed for a miracle. This boy was being guided by divine love. 4 boys with no parents, not knowing what love was. In 1988, December 23rd, this boy's prayers were heard. 4 boys be taken in by love, a foster home with 2 souls of the sound of music. Both music teachers, and already they're aging 60s. This was really a miracle. Why in the hell would these people do this? My thoughts ran out of my body. This was the first time in my new bed, in my room that was all mine. I didn't have to clean or cook or change diapers. I thought to myself, maybe I can be a kid. Never feeling completely comfortable, knowing the greater challenge ahead. A new school for the 8th time, now the age of 10. Knowing I am a foster kid seemed far worse, knowing that I needed to protect my brothers. Just a new battle this boy had to deal with. There is nothing this boy couldn't do. This boy will fight to the end. For himself and his brothers, this boy is a brother in arms, with love far greater than any power known to man. A boy with parents, and a boy never knowing what love was. How did this boy turn out? This boy is me. I still don't know what love is, but I know what it not to be. Love found me. In the fall of '73, lost, alone, and lonely, smelling like a brewery, cold and wet. Barely made it to my room, so drunk I was seeing too. No home of my own, the devil's spirit is my only love. Misery loves company, love is never excluded. Love turns to darkness with the company of the devil's spirits. Now with no wife and no kids, just the devil's job to carry my habits. A place to stay, not knowing too. The devil's inn being my last home. The Rutland Inn at 2 a.m. I came stumbling into a party of young college kids. Paid no mind, straight to bed. Already drunk and pissed my pants. You would think I was getting too old for this. I'm afraid the spirit has its talons already too deeply in. Passing out in bed to never wake in his body again. Going down in history as the once great Rutland Inn did. Before the fall of '73, as it burns to the ground, with my grandfather nowhere to be found. Only ashes remain of a man, of his 4 kids, and his wife. Nobody wins. Not him, or the kids, or his poor wife. What if things could have been different? What if my father treated me differently, not as his father did to him? I am grateful I didn't turn out like neither one of them.